The lady said a name of someone and I'm like, what's his last name? So she like said it and I'm like, oh my gosh. Hey, welcome to Motivation Moment. I'm your friend, Katie Fortune. Thank you for being here today. Now, if you hear anything in the background, it's because I'm recording this video early in the morning before work, and I have the window open because it's beautiful and cool out today. Thank you, Lord. Like, I can't stand the heat. If anyone didn't know, I can't. And we have cows. So my father-in-law has cows across the road and they're over there just mooing away, you know, it's cool. Oh, and a bird chirping. Yeah, so it's not going to be just me today. There's going to be a lot of extra. All right, I want to chat about this really cool experience that happened to me literally yesterday when I'm recording this, okay? So when you're watching it, it wouldn't be yesterday. But I don't know how much you may know. Like, again, there's so many people that watch this channel on different levels. Like they've seen one video of mine, or you're watching every single week, or you know me personally, or whatever. Okay, if you didn't know, I have a day job. That's what I call it. There's a whole story behind it. I'll try to find a video and link it below or something for you. But I have a day job and I am in outside sales or an account executive, and I design and sell commercial furniture. I should say that differently. I design commercial spaces with my team and I sell commercial furniture. Commercial furniture means anything that you see in buildings that the public can go into. Okay, so it's not your at-home furniture. It is anything you're doing at work or the hospital or the Boys and Girls Club, the YMCAs, like any of that kind of furniture. So I had to say that. Now, I have a very large customer and I'm very grateful and proud to have this customer, and I've been working with them for a few years and it's been great. But yesterday was a little different. I got the opportunity to go and tour a museum about this company. Okay, and when I say this company, I'm not gonna say the name, again, some of you may know it, but because I don't know if it's right to talk about. I don't even know how I feel about like saying things like that, but this company is a multi-billion-dollar company. So it's with a B, like in the beginning of the alphabet, B, okay? Now here's the thing. This company, everyone I've met there is very humble. They're very frugal. That's something that they talk about a lot in this company. And I can see that and I understand why and how they've gotten to where they are. But the coolest thing, like I said, happened yesterday. I got to go to this museum that is all about this company, okay? And it's like, where did it start? And if you do not know this about me, I geek out with history things. I love stories, okay? You should know that because I'm here talking every week. And if you don't, there you go, now you know. And I have a podcast where I listen to people's stories and learn about them. Love it. The birds outside are not having it today. So sorry. But I got to go and see this museum. And we're potentially working on a small little spot in there for some furniture. But the amazing woman that was giving us the tour, I'm so grateful for her. She was like walking us through and sharing some of the stories, and I'm seeing these like just everything. Like I'm seeing these old papers and these sketches of these ideas and all this stuff on the walls and in these cases. And I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. That's incredible. And it's just like my head is like exploding. And this museum is in the original first store of this company. And again, we didn't get like the full like museum, like everything, but this amazing woman, she and her team actually created this museum. So she knew all the things, right? And I'm walking and I see this plexiglass on the floor and I look down and it's the stairways to the basement where they kept the products and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dying. Literally just like, this is amazing. I'm seeing cool old pictures blown up on the walls of these different people that were a part of the start of this, the creation throughout the years. I see like old pictures of the owner, and then also the people that were investing. And there was like a little like connection story there, that like, just like the lady said a name of someone, and I'm like, what's his last name? So she like said it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I adopted this wonderful lady as my grandma, because it's a whole other story, but I call her my adopted grandma. And she talks to me about this all the time. This man that she used to work for or with, and she told me all these stories, and I'm like, and it just like connected. Okay, anyways, I swear this is gonna be quick. Why was I inspired? Because you saw the title of this video. As I was walking through, like, it just gave me so much inspiration and ideas and things of, not even ideas, I guess. It gave me a lot of inspiration of being like, wow, this man started this with an idea, which every business is started that way, right? Yes. But it's in the story that matters, and it's in the things I could see. And I'm not a things person. If you don't know that about me either, I don't like a lot of things. It might look like it. I have a big bookshelf full of stuff, but that's books, okay? I'm very minimal. I don't like a lot of things. But it gave me the idea of, like, Katie, you need to keep some of your notes, and you need to keep, like, I want to get a box, and when I have a crazy idea, or when I finalize and finish something, I'm going to pull it off the wall, because I have an idea wall, and put it in the box. And my sketches, remember some of those things. Remember a lot of these things. So many things are digital, and that's what this wonderful lady and I were talking about too. She brought it up, and it's hard because you really have to try hard to be able to have these really cool, and I don't want to call them artifacts because then it sounds like this person is like a million years old. He's not. But it is kind of like that. You have these artifacts and this history and these ideas, and I literally saw sketches from him and ideas and like a whole like 3 or 4 pages of handwriting of when he wanted to go public, take the company public on the stock market. He wrote it, whatever you have to do that. I don't know any of that stuff. He wrote it in handwriting, and then it was typed up. Like, how cool. And they have these things to be able to cherish forever. And I loved that. And that really inspired me, because not that I may have a museum someday, not saying that, but yes, everything is digital, everything is online. But at the same time, I want to be like, no, I want to look back and dig through things and say, I remember doing that. Oh my gosh, remember that sketch I did? Or, oh my goodness, this, that, whatever it is. And so that's what I was like massively inspired. And I was also inspired because it gave me like a little bit more fuel. Sometimes I doubt myself. I've talked about that in the business I'm building. And I know I'm here to do that. I'm so excited to keep building it, but I'm hard on myself. I really am. And being able to remember, be like, wow, this man had an idea. And he didn't act on this idea right away, by the way. And it's not like it was like, you see these like glorified stories, right? Like, oh, this person just made it big. No, okay, that's not real, hardly ever. The thought and the process of getting through high school, going to college, having a day job, right? And building something on the side, getting your buddies to invest in this company. Like, that is amazing. And now we're sitting here in 2022, and it's a multi-billion-dollar company employing how many thousands of people all over the country, in different countries, actually. It was just really inspiring, and I truly enjoyed that moment. And I'm glad I had that opportunity to walk through. I could have stayed there all day. I really could have. I was like the creepiest smile, like, oh my gosh, like the whole time. And so the point of this video is to hopefully share with you a little bit to inspire you. Like, if you have an idea, and it could be the smallest idea ever, right? Don't forget it. Maybe write it down, throw it in a box. Keep working on it, put it in an idea wall. But any business or anything anyone's done in life, this is gonna sound crazy, started with a person and an idea. Everything you see in the world started with a person and an idea. So I'm going to challenge you. I know you have ideas and dreams and goals. And if you don't, I hope you do. I hope you sit down and build those out. Dream, think, have goals, dream bigger, push yourself. The crazier the dream, the better it is sometimes, because that gives you that motivation and helps you get that motivation, I guess you should say, to keep going. Because me walking through that amazing museum yesterday gave me a little more fire that I needed this week. So thank you so much for listening. And also, get out there and keep connecting and building relationships and meeting new people, because you just don't know where that's going to lead you either. And I know I've talked about that, but I love learning. I love learning about people. Yeah, I'm a millennial. Yeah, I'm the generation that doesn't care about any of this stuff, but I do. And I don't believe that, by the way. I think we all really do care about these things, just in a different way. So thank you again for listening. And as always, less hate, let's go motivate, and get out there and take your idea and start moving with it. Do something with it. Or at the very minimum, tell someone that you are close to about your idea. Because sometimes it's helpful to have someone know and be like, hey, how's that idea going? Keeps you accountable, my friend. Talk to you next week. I love where I live, but these birds and cows are so vocal this morning. I don't know how I'm gonna get anything done today. They're so beautiful. And I have all the windows open right now because it's so beautiful out. But holy cow, no pun intended, they're talkative. I just